My name is Casey Ryan, and this is my book trailer for the novel Darius and Twig by Walter Dean Myers. Walter Dean Myers is an author that is very well known for his multicultural children and young adults literature, and this novel falls perfectly into those categories. Darius and Twig explores the relationship between two high school-aged boys as they face a lot of turmoil in almost every aspect of their life. The book is geared towards the grade levels of 8 through 12 and the ages of 13 and up, but it can be adapted depending on the reader. The main characters in this novel are Darius and Twig, the title characters. Darius has a passion for writing and faces a lot of pressure to perfect a story he's been writing in order to increase his chances of receiving a scholarship to college. And that scholarship might be his only way out of the circumstances that he faces and the only way that he might be actually going to college. Twig is Darius's best friend and star athlete. He runs track and has a passion for it, but he faces a lot of pressure from his family to abandon his love for running in order to take over the family business. The setting of this novel is the neighborhood of Harlem in New York City, New York. And this plays a large role throughout the book because it shows Darius and Twig's efforts to stay out of trouble and maintain their values while growing up and living in a neighborhood surrounded by crime and gang activity. And it also sets the scene for a lot of the struggles they face with their peers throughout the book. But the book really explores the bond between these two boys as they find themselves or try to find themselves during a time where nothing seems to be certain for them. So a little bit more about the book. The basis of this novel revolves around Darius and Twig's encounters with a school and neighborhood bully, and their attempts to stay out of trouble, their attempts to meet the expectations of their teachers, their coaches, and their families as they draw near to reaching adulthood, and they attempt to make a lot of big life decisions that they are struggling with throughout the novel. This book has a lot to offer young adults because it can be considered very relatable for many adolescents in the way in which it exposes the hardships that a lot of teenagers might face during such transitional times in their lives. It's a brutally honest telling of the way in which life's troubles can weigh you down, but the importance of not letting the darkest of circumstances overcome you. And it's a really inspirational novel in that it shows two boys' attempts to really self-reflect along their journey and to support each other in an environment where they actually don't receive much support from anyone else. So this book is very enlightening for a lot of young adults and could be considered very relatable for them and can help them to maybe understand that they have the ability to overcome adversity and persevere in times of great hardship. I would definitely recommend this novel for anybody who would be wanting to read it, especially if you're interested in multicultural literature. It's a great exposure to what young people face in neighborhoods that are difficult to grow up in. And these are my references for this book trailer. Thank you.